My name's Brad Frisselle, and this is a Datsun 240Z raced in GTU in IMSA. Well, you know, I had been racing as an amateur for Datsun in a D production roadster, 2-liter roadster, and I had decided to turn pro, and this was a car that I was interested in. We originally built this car with a 3-liter motor to compete in GT in IMSA, but we were about 30 horsepower short of what the Porsches were able to get, so we weren't competitive. So we went to GTU, which was our backup plan all along, a 2.5-liter motor, and there we were competitive. It's got a lot of horsepower. It's got close to 300 horsepower out of a 2.5-liter motor. Pretty impressive. It's got great brakes. And of course, the suspension is highly modified, and it's got really big tires, a big footprint, wide footprint, and it handles really well. So it's nothing like driving a street car. We raced one race in 1974, then we raced in 75 and 76. In 76, we won 8 out of 12 races and won the championship, the IMSA championship in GTU. So that was our most successful year, and I sold the car at the end of that season. It's probably the last time in racing that an independent effort like ours went up against a factory team and won. And we had a lot less resources, but I had so many really talented people that I got involved that we were competitive right out of the get-go, and it was fun. IMSA was great back then and highly competitive. You didn't know weekend to weekend who was going to win next. Yeah, the bodywork was probably the thing that took the most time when we were building the car, because we had to mock up all the suspension and the wheels and tires before we could actually decide what was needed out of the bodywork. The body was done all in metal, form-shaped metal at Dave Kent's shop. And Dave Kent was a maestro, an absolute genius when it came to shaping metal. And this beautiful shape was his, that he created. We then later took splash molds and switched the car to fiberglass fenders all the way around, fiberglass nose, fiberglass spoiler. I think we raced it for 1 year with the metal fenders, and then we wanted to get the weight off, and I think it's become an iconic paint job and graphics for this car, and it's all due to Dave Kent. He was really an incredibly talented guy. It's heartening to see the car here. The current owner, Randy Jaffe, has done an impeccable job in the actual second restoration of this car. I had it restored by Joe Cavallari, about 10 years ago, maybe more. And it's just recently been redone again, and it's impeccable. The detail is exactly as it was in terms of the graphics and the whole layout of the race car. It's back to its original self, and it's a timeless design, and something I take a great deal of pride, because I spent a year working on this car and creating it, and then almost 3 years developing and racing it. So that was a long time ago, and it's still here, and it makes me proud.